everyone, welcome to our lovely psychics today to talk a little bit about life, because we're kind of moving that way back to the normal world and kind of standing united as one, because we've been separated for the world is different now. So how are we going to kind of get back into the world, do the things we enjoy, and look after each other as well? So welcome, ladies. So good to see you both. Hello. Hello. So, India, I want to come to you firstly. You know, mother, grandmother as well. You know, you spent a lot of time with your family before, and then we've gone into lockdown, and it's all different. I don't know. I'm guessing you're not all together, so you haven't been able to see each other and as well. So as we're moving back to see each other, there's a lot going on. So how do we adjust? I feel like we've just got used to not seeing each other. We need to stand together more so now than ever in the world. So how do we kind of move with it?
No, so to me, it's, if I use the old term small steps, it's a day at a time, almost an hour at a time. You know, we God, no, what?
No, 6
now, yeah.
Is it up to 6 now? Is it?
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's trusting as well. I find I'm thinking, oh, is this a trick? You know, are we going to be all right doing this? And, George, so the two little, the 9-year-old and 10-year-old, days really, really busy because I'm homeschooling, and I'll be homeschooling until September at least. If they could go back, I would choose to homeschool them for safety. You know, do the social distancing. It's not practical with a whole school full, is it? So I've safety, and then they could come home and bring something, and I've got asthma, blah, blah, blah. So it's been really at a time, but I came off 5 people this year, and it's been one of them, and it's been one of the toughest years. There's probably not a day goes by I don't cry for my mum, but I know that you know, I've got my belief system, and my faith really, really helps, but I still want my mummy, and I want her in the flesh, and I can't, and I know that myself, and a lot of people out there too, you know, lost people that they love, or friends, or saying we're letting go as well as trying back in shop. I get on and I gel up, and a bit of anxiety going off. Family, can't wait till we can hug.
Yeah, I was saying that for me is the human interaction, having a hug. And I know what it's weird because we're so used to I think some people, like, you know, spiritual people, you guys love people, you know, you're very, you know, empathic, you want to be around people. So I can imagine, you know, I'm finding it hard because I'm on my own here, can't really go to my mum, can't go inside. So I totally understand that. And Miss Max, how have you found the whole lockdown? As we're coming out of it, are you ready to go back into the world? Are you raring?
Something like that. It certainly hasn't been an experience Joe has okay, certainly hasn't been for myself a week next. And Philly, you might remember, I think the first time I met you, it was all about me moving. It didn't actually take, it happened 6 months later.
Oh, wow.
And so quite differently, this is me and my husband, we moved into a new bed that we got out. From that perspective, I totally understand. We're not children, 34, my eldest. All it happened, we all worried for myself. We weren't worried, fear factor. But being a parent, you cannot help maternal instinct. The eldest daughter, she's on her own. Sort of worried, okay, how is she coping? She like it herself. So anxiety over, especially in the beginning, understood what was that turn and do. And I said, look, they are fine in the contact. I think we found and we were okay. And like for a lot of people, you know, it hasn't been for us. It has been the experience. We've got to meet all the new neighbours and really get close with them. People, it hasn't been a positive experience because, you know, there's been increasing domestic violence. You know, there's food shortages. There's all different really that have affected a lot of people. My husband's loving it because he's working from home now, so he doesn't have to travel. We're just seeing the positives, really. And coming out of it now, it's the anxiety, sort of being isolated and watching the news. You filter really up. It loves when I go to eat some mass and some mass on the other side of the country. You do war them, to be fair. Just trying not to know once you do step. And I just sort of do now, and things, I just did a reading prior by the way, Ophelia, 4th of June, it really not embracing it. There are a lot of you go through having to, you know, maybe use public transport a bit more, or just sort of your routine changes. You just measures in place, I believe, and start to reestablish old habits or old routines that you once had. Maybe going to bed earlier than you're in. It's just sort of trying to get back to the norm.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. As well, for me, I went on a walking kind of date.
Oh, yay!
So basically, you guys, you all know me. You know, I love to go out for dinner. I'll go for cocktails, and we want to go on a date, and we can't do that. So we've got used to it now. Got used to being for a walk with a gentleman the other day. Be nervous. I was like nervous because he's definitely not going to hug me, and he's not going to come near me. That's all good. Have a hug. I was like, no, we're not doing this. 2 meters. You're pushing it. I was like, you're not listening to the guidelines here. I mean, if this had been a different time, maybe but I like that bit as well. So there's no pressure. But I was thinking to myself, I'm really out there. But when coming up to that day to go for a walk, I was like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if it's gonna. Do you know what I mean? And because we've been inside, because I haven't seen anyone. You know, I come to the studio in a different room. Back into relationships, I think, or dating's going to be quite hard. But I also like the fact that there's been so much time to talk. You know, we have just spoken for ages. There's been no pressure because we can't see each other. We're speaking online, and you're just there. And you also drop out the ones that you know that didn't want to really talk. So there's a few people that I was talking to, and they've gone quiet. So I'm like, okay, I like this because it's shown me that what were you just after. So I think it's been a real learning curve for us. But I also think that the world's a completely different place. Globally, the world is now a different place. We were somewhere before lockdown, and things have changed. So how do we stand together? How do we? Because we still got to be careful and stuff. How do we kind of stand together and be there for everyone? I think we have done it anyway, like on the show because we're interactive. But is it important now to be more friendly, to be more there for each other, to be more, you know, give that love and light? Is it more important now? Would you say, India Jo?
I mean, this is something. I mean, I when I saw you type, you know, this is a fantastic topic. It really is to talk about, to discuss. But we can't forget as well that kindness has been something. There are lots of positives that have gone on whilst we've been on lockdown. I've seen lots of kindness, kind acts, and I have to say, I loved this. Thursday, in fact, we did 8 o'clock clap. I mean, we've just it's about percussion instruments. I mean, it's stacked up every week. I mean, we've even had the. We have had it all going on, music house. And the neighbours, you know, it's been great. And there's been absolutely extraordinary acts of kindness that I've witnessed and seen as well. And it's keeping that continuity of the kindness and being kind to the planet. This morning that fossil fuel has been eradicated, or electric, you know, the power stations are no longer using fossil fuel. We're being kinder to the planet. When I have to say, one of the real positives for me of when we were on lockdown was I could hear birds. I live off the corner of the main road. Birds, Mags, and I could hear that. I could hear it for the first time since living here. I've lived here for about 18 months. It's just traffic and fumes and the noise, but I could hear nature at its best. We've got a field over the back of the school that's opposite. And at the evening, I can hear owls.
Wonderful.
My doggy for his last walk, you know, and in the daytime, I had birds, and that was beautiful. And I taught my little boy, and I'm ashamed, George, it still had stabilised. I mean, I was running around, all the others were. I can now pull down this other side here. Lockdown.
For me as well, I think usually I don't have time. Alarm goes off, get up, work. I know, right? What about relationships? Love questions. Have you less? Because for me, if there's less, there's a problem.
The difficulties really that it's nullable haven't been just started.
So I'll come to you. Lots of love questions. I mean, on the show, I've stopped.
And it's like, is this relationship going to continue? Does he still think about me? Might still probably confirm that. Oh, she's here.
Never happened before on a screen. Sorry.
It's like the show, isn't it? I got the microphone. I know. I just put that question. I know. I just put that question to India Jo, so she was just explaining a little bit about love, and then we want to come back to you.
Yes,
right.
It's fine.
Lovely.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Mags will confirm this too. You know, I saw, you know, the uncertainty of the relationship. So it's like, Are they, you know, will it continue? How will it progress with this? So that type of question, you know, it is causing a little bit of seeing each other, and you know, heart very fonder. And sometimes also, you know, clients might be contacted for a few days, he or she up to, you know, and it's like,
oh, sorry. Okay, thank you.
Go for it.
Okay, thank you.
Go for it.
So you're having the time as well. You know, people have much more time to think. They're concentrating, you know, do this anyway, in a way, you know. How do they feel about me because of the lockdown situation? So it certainly is on the increase. But you also said something very, sorry, Bea, also said something very good, which was priorities based, because you know the uncertain, isn't rather than an emotional immaturity about a relationship, people are sort of stepping up to the mark a bit more. So you also find in that as well.
Yeah, but for me as well, I just think as well, because there is time, and I just think if somebody wants to contact someone, they will. Situation where, oh my goodness, you know what, he's not messaging me, or he isn't, and I think we just have to, and I think, because I just think we just have to, and I think, because I just think now we're in lockdown. I know some people are still working, and I know some people have, you know, the difficulty with people's jobs, but I still think, and this is my opinion, so it counts for nothing. If somebody's not getting back to you, like I had to just have that, swallow that pill as well. Do you know what? There was a guy, and he just wasn't replying. And I just thought, you know what? I'm gonna call you and this. I would rather you just did it, and then everyone just, because as you say, life is just different, and then everyone just, because as you say, life is precious. So don't keep people waiting. I've had to say something, you know, but I wish you well. So then they know where they are. Many people, in my opinion, will just disappear or just say, oh, actually, no, I do. And I just don't think that's in this time where people have got a lot with you in that respect. I just think people should keep
ghosting, isn't it? Is that the term? Ghost. It's called ghosting, isn't it? Is that the term? Ghost.
This I hate this. This term, ghosting, is when someone stops contact completely. But there's a new one which is breadcrumbing. So this. Yes, I've
never heard of these.
Let me tell you. So it's basically that Hansel and Gretel thing. So two people talking.
Yes.
Listen, doing, I really want to see you, and then be gone for a couple of weeks, and then they come back, so stopping, and that is what I don't. They come back, so stopping, and that is what I don't like as well. Like ghosting is terrible, but that is bad as well. And I've noticed that in our questions on the show, people have been texting, oh, I heard from him 2 weeks ago, didn't.
Yes.
And I hate that, because it's just, and I know people are busy and we are grown-ups, but I just think some people do that on purpose. I just don't think that's fair.
Character, as far as I'm not dating in this day and age. I don't know how to do, but
I don't have time for a relationship.
I've got all the time for a relationship. I'm for a relationship right now. But
for the right person.
Yeah, I've come out of something for 15 years, and I've come into dating. What do you do, and how? Because apparently you're meant to serial date as well. So you're meant to go on lots of dates. I can't date. Philip on a Tuesday date as well. So you're meant to go on lots of dates. I can't date. Philip on a Tuesday, busy, and I just them. But
you're not doing the Craig giving, are you, my love?
No. Because you're supposed to see loads of people, like, and I like people. Even I find someone for everyone, though, Mags. Do you believe we've all got our soulmates? And why is it so hard to find them?
Absolutely, and I just think in the wrong places and for the wrong type of person, they'll be going on looks, and they sort of believe, oh, I'm going to have the best looking guy, and it's going to be this, and then they end up on the moon, or the relationship doesn't last because they're looking for the wrong thing. It's not about the looks, it's about what's happening on the inside, as far as I'm concerned. But it's as you get older. You sort of realise, okay, maybe I need to sort of drop, not standards, that's not the word, but certainly wrong type of person, just because it's kind of stood out in society.
That's a bad boy. I mean, I have anyway. Back in the day, I mean, you know, we know that, you know, we know they are wrong. We don't have to be psychic to know that they're wrong, but there's something about the bad boy. What is it about it that's trapped every girl in the world at one point in their life? Like we've all been there,
haven't we? Right? Oh. Yeah, what is it? But we do it. Of our lesson part. Only then can we learn and move forward. And as my sector, you know, her favourite sayings was, we all laugh about
I like that.
Absolutely.
She used to go, watch it, sunshine. Window. I mean, it was a standing joke. Set your sights high. We are what we think. as well, setting your sights higher and just having this list or mental list or putting it out there to the universe. Setting your sights higher and just having this list or mental list or putting it out there to the universe. Well, actually, I'm ordering now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm ordering someone who's kind, who's patient, who's loving. I mean, you know, about the chemistry, and I think those bad boys have been about the chemistry. You know, we were attracted. It's that chemical.
Yes.
I know we need that too. We want that as well, don't we?
We want it all. We want it all.
Yeah.
Max, we want it all. We want it all.
Yeah.
Max, any words for everybody right now coming out a lot? You know, whether it's to do with love, positive words for everybody.
Okay, well, for me, it is really all about to the future. Okay, anxiety about anxious. They're anxious with, you know, what kind of, you should actually wear a mask. Should you not wear a mask? It's up to the as long as you, if you're, it's up to the as long as you, if you're worried about it, you wear your mask, because therefore you're not getting anything from anybody and you're not anybody. To think, do what is right for you, but you have to keep on moving forward. You have to really sort of get back out there. Month is all about change, but it's all about positive change. Don't look on the negatives and you'll see change. Don't look on the negatives and you'll see that you're going to get through it. Okay.
Oh. And India Joe, anything you want to say to everybody watching?
Just realign that. Be kind to yourself. So, you know, love yourself and steps yourself, and within Mags is just to wear a mask. Within Mags is just to wear a mask, and it's safer to do so than wear it. So I do when I go, you know, there's all kind to others and being kind to yourself and just moving all little.
Absolutely. And I don't have any crystals. I've got this little light thing that I got. It's a candle. So I'm going to set, actually, to be fair, I've got 3, but I can't hold them all. But yeah, I can't hold them all. But yeah, I just want to to everybody, and
I'm
everyone
going to grab my crystal then.
Oh, bless you. What have you got? Have you got one as well? Oh, there we go.
Love this one.
There we go.
Oh,
I
need my crystals. No.
Mag, sorry, you're giving us luckily. Absolutely.
Thank you, India Joe.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much. And I want to say a massive thank you to everybody. And be kind. Look after each other. You know, the world is a lovely place, and you know, there's positive people here.
Beautiful.
And lots of love and light to everyone. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.